I thought I'd do a video of my tonsillectomy, kind of recap what I learned from my recovery and how the process went and how I'm feeling now. It's been 3 weeks since my surgery 3 weeks ago and I feel good. I can eat whatever I want. I do notice that when I eat kind of faster, it's harder for me to swallow. It kind of feels like I have a sore throat coming on right now, but it's actually just the tail end of the recovery. So the first week, basically I lived off of nothing and water and sometimes Jello and sometimes ramen. But those first 4 days, I did not want to eat anything. It just hurt too much. Fruit was the worst. If I tried to eat like mashed bananas or strawberries later on, even now my throat just like kind of feels like it's coating my throat with like fruit acid or something. So I try to stay away from fruits. Ramen was the biggest thing that like got me through. I would be so hungry on like day 5 or 6 or 7 and I just eat a big bowl of ramen for lunch and that was all I ate that whole day. So that saved me, and Jello sometimes if I felt like it. It's hard to drink the water, but really try to drink the water and keep hydrated. So there are scabs in the back of your throat and they look green. They look like you have a lizard in the back of lizard skin in the back of your throat is what my husband described it as. It also smells so bad and it does get better. But around day 7 or so, you start to regress and you feel like, it feels like the first day you got your surgery and it's so painful, and it's because your throat is healing underneath the scabs and then the scabs are falling off. And I remember my nurse called me and was like, are you feeling like it's the first day again? And I'm like, yeah. It does hurt to talk, it hurts to swallow, it hurts to breathe, it hurts to do everything. I took too much medication the first 2 days. I would take 2 pills instead of one. I had the option of 1 or 2 every 4 hours, but I guess I didn't eat enough food while I was taking these pills, and so I was just throwing up. That also hurts, throwing up. It's just miserable. And when I went in my two-week post-op or something, I went back and my doctor was like, this is probably the worst surgery we can put an adult through. And children it's a little easier for children because their nerves haven't developed back here. I guess they can't feel it as well as adults can. So I'm 25 and I got them out, and I'm glad I got them out because I don't have any more tonsil stones, which I was getting out of my mouth, just like pushing them out daily. So it's really nice, and I have better smelling breath probably, I don't know, but it's nice not to have them. I'll go ahead and show you them. Okay, so on this side I think there's just a little bit of light white or green or something. That's probably part of the scabs that are still falling off. When you initially get them, the scabs, and you see them like your first day, they are giant and green and really nasty. I can put a picture here, so look away if you don't want to see it. The scabs fall off and you can either spit them out. I think I swallowed some because I would just be like sleeping and like wake up like swallowing and I didn't know what was going on. They fall off about a week or more. Really take it easy, like give yourself 2 weeks if you're having this surgery to just not do anything. The first day my husband took work off so that he could watch the kids while I slept and felt miserable. So some other things that happened were I lost like 10 pounds because I couldn't eat anything, and even I would try to eat and it would just be so painful that I just would spit it out and just forget it. He said I've probably gained 5 of it back. Like just because I've been eating normal now. I was breastfeeding during this process, and I did notice my baby was hungry way more often, and I think it's because I wasn't eating, I wasn't drinking a ton, so baby wasn't probably getting enough every 3 hours, so you would eat more. There he is, he's crying. It was interesting when I got out of surgery, my doctor, okay, so my tonsils were not inflamed and they did not look swollen or anything. They just looked normal. We got into surgery, we got out, and then he said they were full of tonsil stones. And he said it like when he looked in my mouth the first time to get an estimate or whatever, when I went to talk to him, he looked at them and said, oh, if you're noticing tonsil stones on the surface, you probably have a lot more down in there. And so that was interesting. He did find a lot down in there. And mine kind of looks lopsided. This one, like there's like a wall of skin, I guess, and one wall is closer than the other, and that's because they had to shave off muscle in this one because it was used a lot with the tonsil stones. I'm not explaining that right, but that's what he was kind of telling me. And that was the side that always had them. This side did have some, but this side was like the massive side. Okay, I'm gonna go get my baby, but if you have questions, you can comment below and I can answer them to the best of my ability. But if you're having this surgery, good luck, and honestly, take it easy for 2 weeks. And bye.